Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? I am bringing you project number 12. 2 more to go after this one, but this is a cute one and rather appropriate for the weather that the country is having. So this is a K-cup holder, and it's a little Valentine's because, you know, it's usually winter during February. So, and sometimes it can be cold. So I decorated this. It has a cute little tag on the side with some hearts tied with a ribbon to keep the hot cocoa packet in. You would just untie this piece and slide it out. Swiss Miss makes these K-cup holders, and it's for Keurig. So if you have a Keurig machine at your office, this would be a great little coworker gift or something fun for the teachers. There's usually a Keurig at the schools. I used to sub a lot, and there was always Keurigs at the schools. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're using the Made with Love suite of products. So the designer series paper is the Made with Love suite paper, and we're using the Endless Love bundle for our stamp set and dies. The ribbon is also part of the suite. It is the Bubble Bath linen ribbon, and we are going to use a piece of Bubble Bath designer series paper. I mean, not designer series paper, cardstock today. And the first thing we are going to do is, of course, some scoring. So you're going to start with a 2 by 8.5 inch piece. And you want to score at 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, 3.5 inches, 5 inches, 7 inches, and 8 inches. Again, 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, 3.5 inch, 5, 7, 8. All right. Next up is always to burnish. So we're just gonna bring all of our score lines up. All right. Now comes the DSP. We're gonna decorate. So this piece has all the sides have designer series paper except for the bottom and the top section where you're gonna stamp. So the raised sections are where we're folding. So we're gonna stamp here at the top. It is going to say hugs and kisses. If I can find that stamp anyway, it will. Here we go. And I'm using strawberry slush for my ink. And I just ink that up, and that fits quite nicely on the piece. So we're gonna leave that alone. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're gonna add our designer series paper. So I am going to share with you the sizes of that. All right. So you're gonna need 4 pieces, 2 this size and 2 that size. And they are 1 7/8 by 7/8 of an inch for the small one, and 1 7/8 by 1 7/8 for the bigger one. I had to remeasure that because when I was designing, I didn't write it down. So 1 7/8 by 7/8 and 1 7/8 by 1 7/8 are the designer series paper pieces, and you need 2 of each. All right. So let's go ahead and glue those down. We're gonna add those to this little spot is the small one, so right underneath your sentiment. Right there, and I'm using this really fun paper. It has no up or down side, so it works for both. We're gonna do the other one on the opposite end. I like this paper because it has like just a bunch of tumbled hearts, and I think it's really pretty. All right, so the center square or rectangle here is our bottom, so we don't need anything there. So we're just gonna add it to the next large piece. One here. And one right here. All right, so that's the bottom. All right, you can turn this over. So your K-cup is gonna sit right here in this bottom section. You're gonna bring these two pieces up. These two pieces, instead of bending back, they're gonna bend the opposite direction, okay? And that means we're going to be decorating this little piece. But before we do that, we are going to tie the ribbon around to keep the little K-cup from falling out. You can also punch a circle with the same designer series paper and put it over the top if you want, but I left mine so they would know it's not coffee, it's hot chocolate. The decorations that I'm going to be using are this heart in Bubble Bath. We have a white tag in basic white, an arrow in strawberry slush, and the XO in real red. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to glue our arrow and our XO together. So I'm just going to put a smidge of glue right there, and I'm just going to position my pieces where I want them to fall on my arrow, okay? When I'm happy with the placement of them, I'm gonna flip this over and we're gonna put some dimensionals on the back. So we have two sizes of dimensionals. We have the standard and then we have the mini, and the minis have this wide border around them. So I always end up having a third size because I save my edges and I use them for things like this. So I'm just gonna use a piece to go across that X right there, a small piece to go on the O on the bottom here, and one at the top. You just want to make sure that it does not show through the open areas. So that's why I like using these small pieces. They work rather well. So this piece I'm going to put on the arrow. And then we're going to use just a little chunk to put back here. That should be enough to pop up our arrow off of our piece. So I like to push them down, and then we're just gonna either pull them up with our fingers, or you can use your take your pick tool to lift up your pieces. Lately, I have not been using mine. I don't know. I fell out of use with it. I don't know why. I just got the knack of pulling them off and stopped using it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do that. I use it for other things, just not for that. So now we're gonna go ahead and add this to our cute little heart right there. And we're gonna pop our heart up off of our box once the ribbon is on. So for that, I'm gonna take regular size dimensionals and put one at the bottom, one in the middle, and then I'm going to use the minis for those two pieces right there. I like to put a lot of support on my pieces, so that's what we have so far. And then for our little tag that we're going to attach to our ribbon piece, we're going to put that to the side for right now. We're going to work on our tag. So we're going to add some little hearts, and there's a die that cuts these little baby hearts out. They're so cute. I'm trying to find the red, and I need a flirty flamingo or strawberry slush colored one. Okay, that's good. So I'm just going to use a dot. I'm going to start in the center, and I'm going to add my flirty flamingo colored one right over that dot. And we're going to put a dot next to it, and we'll add a red one. And then the bubble bath. And I really think that these hearts look so cute on this tag. Of course, you could stamp words on it also if you wanted to. Okay, now let's go the other way. So we're going to add a real red. This is such a quick and easy treat holder. You could make quite a few of these, fairly simple. All right, and the last one. Well, let's try that again. I dropped it. All right, there we go. Alrighty. So next is our ribbon. I'm not sure if I wrote down how much ribbon. Oh, I did. 17 inches. We're going to add our cocoa there. And one way to keep it closed is to add our glue to this top section. And we're going to grab the two ends and put those together. And you just want them to touch at the top. All right, and then it's gonna form kind of like a little teepee. So you can press it down like that. Now we can add our Swiss Miss in here, and it will stay closed so that when you go to tie your ribbon around. So I wanted my tie to be on this side, so I am just pulling it even and pulling it taut. Once I do that, I'm gonna kind of hold that in place, and I'm gonna angle cut this end so it will go through a lot easier through the hole. So we're gonna put it there, and then pull it through the hole. All right, and then that's gonna hold your piece in place, and you're just going to make a loop and go around it like you're tying a shoelace and bring it through, and then just make sure that you pull it properly, zhuzh your bow up the way you want it to look, and I think we're good now. Well, hopefully. I might have to play with this for a minute or two. There we go. All right, so what you want to do is bring your piece of ribbon back up, and you want it to be kind of high, not all the way up, but a little bit higher than center. All right, and stand it up and make sure that it's adjusted on all the pieces. There we go. All right, So now I'm going to lay it on its side. We're going to pull our dimensionals off. And because we have so many, it shouldn't have any problem holding the ribbon in place. We're going to throw those away. Got them all? Yes. All right. So now we're going to take our heart and put it right over the top. And just make sure it doesn't stick out past the bottom. And there is our adorable little K-cup treat holder. I don't know why this bow is acting out. Probably because I'm on camera. You know, that's what they like to do. They like to cause problems when people are watching. You know, it's like kids. When you get on the phone, they start acting out. The ribbon is mimicking that same scenario. But anyway, I think it turned out super cute. Anyone would love to get this. You could always write a to from on the back, or a to on the front, a from on the back, and don't put the hearts. But I hope that you enjoyed watching me make this adorable little K-cup holder. And if you haven't purchased the Made with Love suite, I don't know what you're waiting for. I've been giving you lots of really cute ideas with it. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will be back tomorrow at noon Eastern for another project. I hope that you enjoy all of them, and I will talk with you later. If you missed the last 11, you can catch them on my website, Inky Hands Warm Hearts, on YouTube. Just feel free to save the ones you want to do, and leave me a comment of what you thought of this. If it's your first time watching me, please let me know. And thanks for being here, guys. You mean so much to me. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping.